LNG to be in that bot lane brush. This is like a common play where you stack in a brush and look for it. Thing is, they probably don't expect Doinby.
They do not expect Doinby to be there. The flash is already going to be used by Southwind, but where are you going to go? Light picks up that kill, but Puff got enough kills there onto and gets out after killing off the Gallios. So not exactly a perfect start here for LNG. They only trade one for... here we go. The hook will still land. That was insane range, and that's Puff falling down. Lumao picks that one up, and honestly, this is a great start for the LNG. We've seen this before. They all just pile in, get the CC down. Ucal gets taken out. As I say that, never mind. Oh, Tarzan has to commit his flash. They wanted to try and...
It's really going to come down to Tarzan. If Tarzan gets resets, that's where he finds it. Oh, no.
Oh, this is the combination you talked about. The flash and the ultimate being used here by Xiaoshang. But that is a ghost. That is a predator. That is movement speed Galio coming to a top lane near you. And now we see the rest of TT trying to go for this. You're going to see the demonic ascension coming out here for Ucal as he maybe tries to just patch out this Allah, but he's being slowed off and never moves. It's going to be good to bring him back. Both top laners are now dead. I will say though,
Light is approaching. This could be scary.
Puff doesn't have ult. That's a level 7 of Felios, but they need to try and make this one work already. But Tarzan just gets caught. Handshook taken out. That's a kill. That's a Rift Herald. Nicely done there by TT, and they stabilize the top side of the map.
Yeah, typically
off the minion wave and say, look, you're caught out. There's no one here to save you. You don't have a TP on Ucal right now, and he is dead. Xiaoshang falls down, and that's going to be the Camille. May not be letting this Rift Herald go for free, and honestly, right now, LNG, they're kind of scattering their resources just a little bit. As I say that, though, Xiaoshang has to flash away from the Everfrost of Doonby, who's still chasing him down with the Ghost, with the Predator, with as much CC as he possibly can muster. There's the Hextech Ultimatum coming down on top of the Ornn, and he will be taken out easy peasy there for LNG, and not only that, but they get the Rift Herald as well.
I'm going to say this isn't a fun time for Xiaoshang,
but what might make a bit of a difference here is now Lumao needs to be careful. He gets flashed on top of as he tries to flash away. Does have his dredge line to keep him safe, but that is going to be a bit of engage now down for the side of TT and for LNG.
Yeah, nice buffering from Lumao, but ultimately the thing is you don't actually lose that much because fillable potion is more important than a new pink ward.
Well, the Gale Force has been used. They're going to try and fully engage onto Light, and Light is dead. Straight back into the darkness. You trade back a kill as he is shut down for a bot lane Light, but remember, he has no flash. They flash in to try and catch him out, and they will do just that. He's trying to see if he can keep himself alive, but he just cannot do it. The hostile takeover is good onto Doonby and Tarzan. Allah, though, on the back end of this, is going to try and catch out Beishwan, who does flash away and keeps himself alive. TT not out of this one just yet. Doonby trying to see if he can catch out Beishwan with the Winds of War, but he's just not quite able to connect. And TT, they're getting some momentum. They're getting these objectives, and more importantly, they're keeping LNG down.
And you know what? I criticize Xiaoshang for playing the side lane, but his setup of these fights has been great. The ult doesn't connect on a Light, but they know he has no flash. They force the Gale Force, and Ucal's TP puts him in a really uncomfortable spot. They'll be able to get those 2 towers mid and some more gold. And you can kind of see how hard the team fighting is starting to feel.
Not quite 100%. Now he has to try and keep running away because... I don't think he really wants to be here right now. He's going to end up getting flashed in on top of by Southwind. The block is good. They're really committing an awful lot here to try and kill him off. He dodges away, not quite though, from the hostile takeover. And again, more and more momentum. Doomby's in a side lane, but you've already taken that tier 2. There's nothing for you to have.
Yeah, I wasn't sure the block would be enough, but they really commit to make sure they get that kill.
Looking for something here. That's a great Everfrost, though, on the 2 people. That's going to be Ucal popping his ultimate. The Demonic Ascension has already been used very, very early on. Xiaoshang now trying to keep Allah away as he does get himself the hook shot, wall shot away, but gets knocked up by the Ornn Horn. They get the Never Move down as well. The flash in from Lumao is good. That's going to be a Moonlight Vigil coming in, but it doesn't really do any damage whatsoever. Light maybe have killed himself and the rest of his team, but they're looking for a full-on engage. They will not get hit by the ultimate of the Renata as they keep going on top of this. It's all on Light. He needs to be the one to carry this fight. He needs to be the one that goes for it. Look at the chakrams. Look at the damage. He's not quite able to keep himself up and alive, and it will be TT finally cleaning up the rest of these kills. They just can't quite get the damage down as Tarzan. They know exactly where you are, sir. They're not going to try and risk this one. They're going to take you out.
Yeah, they're going to be able to find him. Beishwan massive in that final fight. You can see Tarzan trying to block the autos for his AD carry, not quite able to find it. If anyone didn't catch it, the Blast Cone, I believe Light had his Severum Q activated for the move. And unfortunately, the 2 who were looking for him didn't have the Grievous Wounds. It's only Doinby who actually has it. But I'm not even sure it'll be enough. They're looking for the engage.
They're looking for him. He will get himself away. Puff goes golden as he got caught out by the dredge line, and this might be an opportunity here. The hostile takeover goes completely wide. Does put a little bit of damage onto Ala and Tarzan, but again, it was just to take the inhibitor. So, Beishuan gets himself over the wall as Lu Mao misses out on the dredge line. And now you can see TT, they focus back in towards this bot side. They've still got about a minute of Baron, 2 more waves to kind of go with. The Ornn gets double knocked up. They flash in. Lu Mao is dead. Doonby flashes away to keep himself alive. Doesn't get hit by the Everfrost now, but you're 4v5, and I honestly don't think there's much else LNG can do.
I think it's just done at this point. Your only option is to go for that miracle engage. The counter engage from TT is so powerful this game. Let's see them try and make a last-ditch effort.
You gotta go for something. You've got 3 items, 3.5 on your Aphelios. He's got to make it work as Ale goes in. They're going to try and jump on a Tarzan. You can see there that Light almost getting taken out, but keep himself alive as they get the Severum going. The Callista is now dead. They trade it back for Ale, but you got yourself a little bit of extra healing, and the minions actually not focusing on the tower at all. So this is still survival. I know he was looking at something else, man. I don't know. He's like, oh, look at that bird over there. But it does mean that the side of LNG survive and they get more cash in their pockets.
Yeah, the stasis effect's really coming in clutch there. You could see that the goal was to try and get the reset for Puff, but the stasis meant he wasn't able to do so. We'll get the replay coming out. So this is just fantastic from Xiaoshang. Buffers the stun, and then they try and turn on him afterwards, but he just gets that big knock up. It was a questionable play from LNG. They didn't really have the damage there. But then in the follow-up play, we get TT just charge forwards, and they do manage to find Puff. I think the minions being cleared out as well as what slows it down. But it's ultimately those stasis effects having so much value, because when we see the dive come in, Puff starts to get chunked. He ends up getting the W cast on him. Ale gets a kill, and then stasis, no chance to get a turnaround kill. And as much as Ale goes down, it would have been disastrous if Puff was able to survive, if he was able to get that reset.
You see as well, Light didn't actually have his flash in that particular one. He had his Gravitum right at the end and then immediately stopped the Severum. So it was actually literally the perfect guns for that situation, to be able to stop the onslaught from coming on top of him, and also to be able to sustain when they were able to get on to his face. But LNG now, they've got 2 super minion waves to try and deal with. Ala is going to try and deal with this bot wave as quick as he can, try and cut it off before it makes anything relevant. But TT are saying, cool, you're bot lane, we're going to just try and push in top.
Yeah, I mean, they can flip the Elder, but it's a bit risky, so they're just going to try and push in here. Really, Light needs red-white, I feel, to win in these fights. These up-close ones. Engage coming in.
They're going to go for the engage. TP's going to be ally coming in as Doonby goes straight into Zhonya's. They do get the hostile takeover coming over as well. As you can see, Light trying to just put the damage down, but this Ocean Soul is keeping everyone so healthy. And they finally take down. It doesn't take any damage whatsoever. It's going to be 4 for none. How can you try and take down these beefy boys when they've got all the healing in the world? And that's going to be TT taking us to game 3 and a 1-1 scoreline.
And honestly, TT played this well, but I just love the draft that came out from them. LNG really ham-fist themselves. I don't really like the Camille Galio into Renata. I don't think it makes sense.